So today we are going to continue to talk about combining like terms, but first, before we get to more important and more critical knowledge, we need to go over some of the basics. So distribution will be what we talk about today. And the first problem on your worksheet is 3 times the quantity A plus B. And although you don't see a time sign when you see a number or a variable just up against the parentheses like this, you can go ahead and put in a multiplication symbol. That does mean to multiply. So if we look at this, the first step in distribution is multiplying that 3 into the parentheses times the first term in the parentheses, which would be the A. 3 times A will give us 3A. And then again, the plus sign with the second term goes with that, so that is a positive B. So we have 3 times positive B, and that will give us 3B. So our answer will be 3A plus 3B. And again, if you look at that, A and B can't be combined, so that is our final answer, 3A plus 3B. Moving on to number 2, the question says 3 times the quantity 2A plus 4B. So this is a similar problem, but it is a little bit more complicated. So just like the last one, you can add a multiplication symbol in, so you remember to multiply. Now we have to take 3 times the first term, which is the 2A, and 3 times 2A is 6A. So again, you do the 3 times the 2, which gets you 6, and then you have the A attached. Again, we have a plus sign in the middle, so 3 times positive 4B will give us positive 12B. And again, when students rush through these problems, the thing that I see most common is that students forget to multiply the 3 times the second term. In this case, the second term is that plus 4B, or positive 4B. And again, if we look at our final answer, we have 6A plus 12B. That's our final answer, and we can't combine to anything else there. Again, the A and the B cannot be combined. All right, one more. This is number 3. We have negative 2 times the quantity 3A plus 5B. Now we have negative 2, so we need to make sure we're distributing the entire negative 2, not just 2. And again, we're going to multiply, so I'm putting a little multiplication symbol in. So negative 2 times 3A. Negative 2 times 3A would be negative 6A. And then again, we have negative 2 times the second term here, which would be negative 2 times positive 5B. So negative 2 times positive 5 will be negative 10B. So in this case, we have negative 6A minus 10B. And again, we have an A as our variable and a B, so we cannot combine that. That's the end of this problem. The fourth problem on here, we have 2x times the quantity x plus 4. And again, the first thing I'm doing is putting a multiplication symbol in, just so I remember that I'm doing 2x times the things inside of the parentheses. And here's where it gets a little complicated. 2x times x. If you remember back to last year, there's no coefficient, so we can put a 1 in there. 2 times 1 will give us 2. And if you remember back to Mr. Stork or Mr. Fosnot's class last year, x times x is x squared. You have x to the first power times x to the first power, so we add our exponents when we're multiplying. So 1 plus 1 would give us 2, or x to the second power. Then if we move to the second part, we have 2x times positive 4. 2 times 4 will give us 8, and then we just have the x attached to it. So 8x will be our answer there. And just like we talked about yesterday, we cannot combine the x squared and the x. So your final answer here will be 2x squared plus 8x, excuse me. Finally, looking at number 5, another tricky one, we have 2x times the quantity 3x plus y. So 2x times 3x will give us 6x squared. Remember, x times x is x squared. Another mistake I often see is that people forget to put squared, and we'll just leave that as 6x. Again, the x times the x gives us the x squared, so 6x squared, plus 2x times positive y. All you do here is you're going to multiply, and again, y is the same as 1y, so 2 times 1 is 2. So you will have 2 and then xy. When we write and we're multiplying, we write the variable that comes first in the alphabet first. So in the alphabet, x comes before y, so it will be 2xy, not 2yx. And then if we look at our final answer, we have 6x squared plus 2xy. Again, you can't combine them.